Okie doke. So, here we are in part two. I've assembled this object, and it's a Makey Makey instrument that has things connected from our office on the WASD keys. It's a very embarrassing thing to admit that I've never actually played with the Makey Makey before, but we're going to change that today. Actually, I need to plug in the Makey Makey to my computer now, which I forgot to do before. And you're going to see... Whoops. Oh no. That it has brought up a system dialog. Let's just minimize this guy. There we go. We've got a system dialog that's telling us that our keyboard can't be identified. And you know what? We don't have to do this at all. We can just forget about it. And what I'm going to do is test this real quick and hope that it actually works. I need to bring up musical typing. Come on. There we go. And ideally, if I hold the earth thing and then hit... Oh my goodness. What? Oh, I think I need to be... Can I be recording? Oh no! Well, that's interesting. This is a GarageBand error that's very strange. But you know what we can do? We can stop using this and use Notepad instead. Or perhaps a browser window. Okay. Anyway, this is going to go on our Makey Makey hub eventually. But for now, let's just go into Google. And see what happens when we type. Come on, you're supposed to be a keyboard, right? Interesting. What I'm thinking here is that these are not actually acting as the W, A, S, and D keys. They might instead just be acting as arrows. In which case, yeah, they wouldn't be doing anything. So what if I do this? And then I hit the left one. No, it does nothing. Wait. Oh, yeah, it totally does. Okay, so they're acting as arrows instead of the letters. That makes total sense. Okay, so you actually want to probably remap this then if you want to use them as letter keys. That explains why GarageBand was freaking out. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back. Back to my face. Alright. And the actual, like, what we're doing here, right? So this is set up as arrows, obviously, out of the box. But it's also meant to be usable as, you know, little WAS and D keys and stuff instead, which is good for doing some gaming. And also musical typing in GarageBand. So there's also these space and click options, which is pretty rad. And when I hit one of these keys, I'm hoping you'll be able to see it. Let me grab a thingy. How about you? Okay, we'll just hold this in place like this. And the way that you type with this, there we go, is you hold Earth. I can do it with my fingers or with, you know, the alligator clip that's hooked into it. Either way, and I just hit a thing. And what happens is it lights up the corresponding LED. You can see it right here. It is indeed visible. You can see that blinking. And it does it on the other side too. So that's blinking output and the little arrow to the left key. Cool, so you can like sort of see it through the board. They did a really cool thing here. They have holes through the board with the LED side soldered on this side, but pointing down towards, like through the board, so it shines through it, and I think that's pretty cool. Another way that you could do that is just remove the solder mask from that area, which is something that people do to make translucent boards. The solder mask is the layer of metal coating on the board underneath. Oh, well no, the solder mask is the mask that covers the metal layer, but you can remove that metal layer, the solder or copper, and make it translucent because the light goes through the fiberglass core but doesn't go through metal. And you can make really cool stuff happen with that. There's another thing I want to point out on here, which is that you've got this really cool... Give me this. Give it back. Hopefully you'll be able to see. that there's all these little lines underneath the solder mask made with the tin. And those are in the pattern, the shape of musical notes and little hearts and stuff, and resistor symbols, all very much in keeping with the music and gaming themes. Cool. There's also a little spot to solder pull-ups, pull-up resistors, and yeah. So hopefully next time I'll actually get around. Well, you know what? Let's try just remapping it. They gave me instructions for that. Okay, we're gonna get a little bonus round here. Okay, visit makeymakey.com/remap to reassign more than 50 different actions to your Makey Makey. Cool, let's do it. Okay, back to the display. Boop. And we're gonna go to this website. Pick your device. Oh yeah, the other one is the Go, the USB version. Do I have version 1.2? I should, yep. I just bought this. Oh, I have to unplug it first. Whoops. Use one alligator clip to connect the up arrow to the down arrow. Oh, we're getting fancy. And another alligator clip to connect left to right. So this must be some kind of like programming mode trigger. Debug mode or whatever. Getting it ready to receive stuff. This is really fascinating, actually. I wonder how they did this. I have to get them for an interview. Step 2, plug in your Makey Makey. So it's gonna probably reboot in like a programming mode. Cool. Now remove the clips. Okay. And I only have to remove the clips from like one side because then they're connected to nothing. Cool. Okay. What now? Okay, cool. Nice. Hold Earth with one hand. Press the arrows with your other hand on the Makey Makey to navigate. Press click to select. Okay. So I'm going to hook up Earth again, which I had disconnected. And press the arrows. This is a little confusing, but okay. So, what am I doing? I'm pressing the arrows. Oh, there we go. Oh, fun. But how do I map it to a specific key? That's why they wanted me to take the alligator clips out. It is awkward pushing these buttons with the clips in. Okay. Press the arrows. So I want to map this one to WASD, and yet, now it doesn't seem to be responding very well at all. Press click to select. So I want that to be W. No, but I want it to be W though. Oh, maybe this is the mapping thing. Oh, there we go. I'm pushing the button on the Makey Makey. Okay, so first you select. Yes, I want to save that, but not just yet. Okay, so click to select that guy, and then click to select the thing it should map to. That makes sense. Okay, now this one, I'm going to hook it up to, in fact, can I go up? Oh no. So the right one wants to be on D. Click. Cool. And now this one wants to be A. Haha, cool. And I think I'm happy with that, because that's what I was planning to do for my demo. Confirm save. Yes. Oh, such success. Cool. Okay. Now, there's not much to see in the real world here. So instead I'm going to try this again with the musical typing. And this time there's something a little different going on, which is that, well, A, I'm going to turn the volume way up so that you can actually hear this. And then B, instead of touching random things on my desk, I'm just going to push the buttons with my fingers, because that is another way to connect. Okay, so it's actually playing. It's just not going to make any sound for you right now, presumably because I have my microphone plugged in. But I'm going to do a little demo for you in a bit where I don't have that going on, and it's going to be very exciting. Let's see if I just unplug this actually. Maybe it'll be able to cope. I got to change my sound settings. Want this microphone. Okay, how's that? Let's see. Yes. Ah, awesome. Cool. But you can also do a minor version. Oh, whoops, no. That would be using the E key. But yeah, sweet. We made Mary Had a Little Lamb with the Makey Makey. Awesome. So, sweet, let's bring it back. I hope you have enjoyed this demonstration of the Makey Makey. All I was doing in that last one was this. And it works. Fortunately, that doesn't actually do anything in open broadcasting system. But you can see the little lights go, and you heard the glockenspiel go, hopefully. I'm very excited about this, and hopefully next week you will have a weird musical instrument to look at, either based on this or Raspberry Pi's PiCap, which is my other option, which is a little a tool by Bear Conductive that plugs into the Raspberry Pi as a little, shield, cap, a hat, whatever, and it enables you to easily connect to conductive paint, which has, very similar little terminals to this, although instead of being this way, they're just like rings that you can clip onto, and yeah, so I'll have an update for you on that one. Stay tuned, and I hope you have an excellent rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for watching.